Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. I've done this packaging when it had the product in it. Now the product's gone, so I thought I'd maybe do the packaging. So let's see if we can make this packaging demo into something good. I think 200 might be a good one for this. I'm going to maybe add a little bit of contrast to this. I don't know how this is going to look. Anyway, let's see what it is. It is Dunny roll wrapper called Quilton. I'm not going to open it up. It just says Quilton. It's Quilton. I'm just going to keep the wrapper as is, and we've got that little cherub thing, a little device known as a cherub, and obviously, yeah, it's Quilton's trademark. I do wonder if maybe I should crunch it up scrunch it up, crush it. We're just going to see how it looks. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. Do wonder if maybe that little cherub needs to be in a better place. Australian owned. It's nice to see that at least it's Australian owned, even though I don't like Quilton. I'm not a Quilton type person. I don't like all that cushiony type of stuff that they like to advertise it as. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Quilton. I like my favourite backside delight. My favourite toilet paper, or Dunny roll, as I like to call it, is Delsey. I like Delsey. Delsey's my favourite. Delsey, like, wrapped in recycled paper and made out of recycled paper. So it's totally recycled, if I remember correctly. It comes in single rolls, and it's really good to put on your shelf, and the rolls last a long time. They're really big rolls, so they don't run out like this sort of stuff typically does. I do think that looks really quite interesting. I don't know if I like him facing upward. Looks interesting. I do think maybe we could turn it round. I think we can turn it round this way. But yeah, I'm just not a Quilton fan. I just don't like all this cushiony stuff that doesn't last. And the rolls are difficult to get started. You know how sometimes when you open up a roll of toilet paper, it's sort of stuck with the glue down the side. You just can't. Sometimes it's really hard to get it off, and this stuff is really difficult. Delsey's not so bad, and this has turned out looking much the same again. I do think maybe this version looks better. At least his feet are off the ground and he's shooting in a nice direction. But basically, I really hate Quilton. I only got it because they'd run out of most toilet paper, including Delsey. So I had to get something to wipe my ass on. So yeah. But Delsey's my favourite. It lasts. It's convenient. These multi packs. This comes from a 6-pack. I don't have room on my shelves for these multi-packs, like 6 packs or larger. I find them too big and they're just too bulky. I really have no room for that kind of thing. So Delsey's, you just stack it anyhow you like because they're just single rolls. Anyway, that looks really quite interesting how our little cherub has turned out on this toilet roll special, or Dunny roll as I like to call it, the old Australian term, Dunny. I'm sure pretty much, I think everyone has their favourite roll of poo ticket. That's another word for Dunny roll, or toilet paper is poo ticket. Yep, poo ticket. That's another word for a Dunny roll, or for shit roll. Just going to try and line these up. This is not lining up very well here. I don't know why I'm having difficulties trying to get these sheets to line up, so sorry I'm not showing it properly. Sometimes I don't. Anyway, that's come up looking quite interesting. I think we can now call this demo quits.